So it's your boy Downstress back with another video. I know it's been a while. We got a lot of videos to catch up on, but we back. Your boy is back. And today we reacting to every shot Kendrick took at Drake at the Pop Out concert. Explain. Please sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Roll 300 subscribers. Let's get right into the video. Been away for a little while. Needed a little break from YouTube. Kind of been burned out, but we back. And like I said, this is kind of a late reaction, but better late than never, right? Every shot Kendrick took at Drake at the Pop Out concert. Explained by Pearl Fountain. Shout out to Pearl Fountain. Go subscribe to Pearl Fountain as well. Makes good, insightful breakdown videos. Seeing like I've been watching a lot of after the Drake and Kendrick beef. I was watching a lot of after I reacted to what I reacted to. I will watch other people and kind of get a gauge of how the culture is feeling, so to speak. And it's crazy how the culture shifted against Drake. It's like you either a Drake stan or, bro, this is wild. But anyway, let's get right into the video. But before we do, just a random thought. Drake went from saying drop, and then his whole energy changed in the Heart Part 6. Nobody's discussing that. But anyway, let's get it. But now Drake stands are saying Kendrick is milking this beef. I'm like, he's milking a song that he made. Come on, y'all, be for real. Anyway, let's get into it.
In 2011, the West Coast came together to pass the torch to Kendrick. And 13 years later, Kendrick brought it full circle and brought out every West Coast legend to dance on Drake's grave and cement him as the king of the coast. Even getting Dr. Dre to kick off his first of many performances of Not Like Us.
I see dead people.
This line just
people can't. Oh yeah, this line didn't age. This another line this could be a whole video in itself. Lines that didn't age well from the beef. Like there's a lot of lines on both sides that didn't age well, and a lot more of them happen to come from Drake, but him dissing so many people, people probably could say, oh, this was probably for like Future or somebody, but I think this was about Kendrick, or it could have been, but
really aged so well. The point of this was to show how much culture and heritage Kendrick comes from, and the legacy that he's continuing. And nothing proves that he's the king of the West Coast more than his ability to bring every West Coast artist, from Tyler to Steve Lacy to YG to Roddy Ricch.
And the YG one too, because YG, who Banger set he shouted out YG in Family Matters. So it's like,
original members of Black Hippie to a single show at the Forum, including West Coast basketball stars like LeBron, Russ, DeMar DeRozan. And DeMar was on Toronto's Raptors, Drake's hometown team, but came home to Cali, as Kendrick said on Not Like Us. It's to show how he didn't
come home to Cali. He came back home to America. That's what I got it. Because he never
the West Coast means a lot more in hip-hop and in hip-hop culture than Drake being the god of the six. And it was a show that was really a history lesson about LA from the very beginning, a way to unite the city, to heal it from the tragedies of losing Kobe, Nipsey, and many others.
We done lost a lot of homies to this music shit, a lot of homies to some street shit. Unity from east side of motherfucking LA, Crips, Bloods, Power Rules, this shit is special, man.
Shining hope on the West Coast future with inspiration from its past, using moments like news samples before Tommy the Clown's performance.
Our first story looks at how the city of Los Angeles is taking a different approach to gangs in the hot summer season.
Samples that talk about his influence in LA through dance. Responsible for inventing crumping, he had a huge impact on lowering crime and violence and being an inspiration and hope for the youth. Like he said,
people act like they didn't know who Tommy the Clown was. It's crazy. I was like, y'all are either cap or y'all are disconnected to the culture. But people trying to use that and Dr. Dre is like, these stands are kind of like spiraling still. It's like, bro, if Drake won this beef, y'all would have took y'all victory lap and be done with it. But y'all are saying things like, oh, he's milking it and things like that, because y'all know subconsciously y'all feel like y'all know he lost. Y'all just not gonna come out like acting all of them like y'all still fighting this fight. Oh, Not Like Us music, the YouTube videos view bought it. He bought it streams for the song. Bro, y'all do anything That's because y'all king lost, and it's okay.
Healing and bringing everyone together.
But I will say too, there was Kendrick stands, people on the side of Kendrick, that nothing Drake could. It was over before it started because they had in their mind already that Kendrick won before he even said a word. So I get that too, but the stands on both sides.
Any back and forth disses, but Drake happened to be the common enemy that let that unity happen, letting Kendrick basically film a whole music video for the song right on stage, full of the legends who performed and popped out to the show. Like, if he uses this for the music video after this, I would not be surprised. Turning the Drake beef into such a special moment for the coast was a great way to put a bow on the whole feud and turn it into something positive. But tonight was still a show full of subtle and direct disses towards Drake's attempts at colonizing West Coast and American rap culture. First off, he did the show on Juneteenth. After calling out Drake for
that's probably the most obvious one within itself.
About Kendrick trying to free the slaves through his music.
Homie still double down, calling us some.
This photo of everyone on stage was put under a black and white filter and projected, and Kendrick made a point out of stopping to take the picture, making me think in a way he's calling back to the To Pimp a Butterfly album cover, which had this dead white guy at the bottom, kind of saying that this is Drake and this is the West Coast right now. During his performance, he called out Drake for using AI Snoop and Pac on tailor-made freestyle, saying,
"Oh, so y'all ain't gonna let nobody disrespect the West Coast, huh?"
And then I also peeped in Euphoria, and he freestyled that one that he remixed that freestyle that one line. Give me Tupac's ring back, and I might give you a little respect.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna let nobody mock and imitate our legends, huh?
He also changed a line in Euphoria to say,
"Give me Tupac ring back, and I might give you a little respect."
Referencing the Pac ring that he showed off in the Family Matters music video. He played all the disses except for Meet the Grams, which was sad because I wanted to see how LeBron would react.
I mean, and then like. Some stan pages was like, notice he didn't perform Meet the Grams because he knew it was a Cap song. But this is my thing too. Meet the Grams isn't a song that would have, like, that's a dark song. So either way, that would have changed the whole mood of the concert. Like, that's a dark, eerie type of song, and y'all wanted him to perform that. I don't know. Time and a place, I guess.
Hey LeBron, keep the family away. And the second half of 616 in LA, which was sad because I wanted to see how Ak would react to I could see the vibes on Ak, even he looking compromised. Kendrick also used the set list to rework songs from Damn, specifically DNA and Element, as Drake disses, playing them right after opening with Euphoria and emphasizing the parts that could be directed at Drake. But the disses came way before Kendrick even came on. Right before Mustard's set, we got James Brown's song, The Payback, the song Kendrick samples on King Kunta, which he performed later in the night, notably sampling the line, "I can dig rapping," which Kendrick follows with one of his first Drake disses ever.
What a rapper with a... What the fuck? Oh.
Then we got the intro to Mustard's set.
They try to replicate the slang and act like it came from their brain.
Directly referencing Drake, something Mustard backed up in his set by playing Juvenile's 1998 classic Back That Ass Up, which Drake sampled on his song Practice.
On your bag, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm a big time nigga, yeah, money.
The intro to Mustard's set also included the first reference to the beef.
The real takeaway from the Drake and Kendrick beef is that it's time for a DJ Mustard renaissance.
Sampling this TikTok, where this girl said what needed to happen after the beef was a renaissance of DJ Mustard. In other words, a renaissance of West Coast sound and West Coast hits.
When every song on the radio was on a Mustard beat, we were a proper country. It was happier times, the closest we have ever been to true unity.
She made a pretty good analysis there because I feel like this show is going to be the
that
reason
is
that
like
West Coast hits
fine
are going to be
wine.
back on the radio for
lie.
years to come, with Not Like Us hitting 2 million units sold tonight. During Mustard's set, he brought out YG, even though Drake name dropped him as being one of his ties to the streets on Family Matters.
You know who really bang a set, my nigga YG.
Yeah. I don't know what Drake was thinking. For one, like, name dropping these rappers, like, oh, you really think they're gonna side with you after everything going on right now?
Listing off The Game, Chris Brown, YG as his connects in LA that would keep him safe, and YG coming out in the show and then coming back out for Not Like Us shows that if that was ever true, it's just not anymore. I think it's also interesting that he brought Tyler out, when, if you remember, Tyler brought Drake out in an LA festival, and Drake got booed for half the set. The show was also partly produced by Dave Free, showing that despite the rumors that Drake tried to spread
Exactly. And then, like, Ak, I remember Ak, notice how Whitney and Dave Free are not there. Trying to start something up that wasn't, like, Ack is losing more and more credit. Like, he was never really too credible to me, but he's losing, like, because he's coming off as strictly a Drake stan nowadays.
Kendrick still stands by his childhood friend. And let's be honest, if Drake tried to do a show like this in the 6, he'd have to bring out Toronto all-stars like Smiley, Sheen from Jimmy Neutron, the dude from Wagwan Delilah. He could bring out Nav and The Weeknd if he was
that's not gonna happen.
I really want to see him try and sell tickets to some shit like that. Let me know what I missed out.
That would be cool.
Always subscribe for quick,
like,
straightforward.
Show like, oh, Toronto back me like how LA back you, but Tory Lanez is locked up. Another big. You and The Weeknd, the other biggest Toronto rapper, is beefing. Yeah, this is looking bad.
Analysis of music, videos, and concerts from your favorite artists.
W video, you can tell Pearl Fountain's videos. I like his videos because they're always well put together as well. Comment down below some more reaction ideas. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Road to 300 subscribers, and I'm out. Peace.